Okay, now we're cooking with fire. I had to turn my phone because I forgot this was a YouTube video. So if you're watching this video, you probably either are beginning an ascension journey or already started yours, right? And so this is just kind of an idea-based video, which all my content is idea-based. It's not rooted in fact, you know. However, it is rooted in my truth and what I believe to be true. See what I'm saying? So, but the thing about ascension journey, a spiritual ascension journey, is when you first start, your environment will literally break down before your eyes. It will literally fall and crumble before your eyes, because once you ascend spiritually, you will grow mentally. And when you grow mentally, you will start to create a different environment, because you'll have different beliefs, different thoughts, and different ideas. And your beliefs and thoughts and ideas and what go on in your mind and in your energy is what created your environment. And so the main thing about beginning an ascension journey is to, understand that this is not a team effort. It's very rare that you will find a partner, a friend that is willing to go on this journey with you and grow with you. Why? Is because it is something that is within. That you can inspire someone to begin an ascension journey, but it is going, more than likely, it's going to be something that you do on your own. And so I say that because I don't want you to begin it and you get discouraged because people around you, their energy is not synonymous with cheering you on during your growth. Matter of fact, that's probably not gonna happen. The people around you are not going to understand. They're not going to feel like you are you anymore. They're more than likely going to say, oh, you changed, oh, you this and that, because how they see you is idea based, right? How they see you is rooted in their own personal perception of you, right? And so once you grow, your energy is going to change, and they're still holding on to that same perception. They're still holding on to that state of consciousness that you are growing out of. And so they're more than likely probably gonna be like, oh, you faking, you this and that, until they see your fruit, until they see the results of you growing. Then they like, whoa, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Now I should grow too. And so that's why I say you can inspire others to grow. However, you're probably not going to begin your journey simultaneously with them. And that's fine. That doesn't make them, any less of an individual worth growing. It doesn't, you absolutely shouldn't take it personal, because we're all individuals. You see what I'm saying? We are very similar. However, we're all individuals with our own talents, purpose, and gifts. So everyone walk with the Most High is going to be different. Everyone's purpose is going to be different. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody's not meant to be, an individual. Just what's meant for you is meant for you. It's definitely not a one size fits all. No snowflake is exactly the same, and no blade of grass is exactly the same. Just as no human being is exactly the same. So it's okay. And it's okay. And with you, is very important that you understand and understand and overstand everything I just said, because getting over that initial period of social rejection is going to take mental training, because you may feel like everyone turned against you, right? You may feel like everyone is hating on you. You may feel like everyone is, don't have your best interest. My storage on this phone is very tricky, especially when I'm doing these longer videos. So I'm just going to edit these two together. However, you may want to feel like reverting back to your, old habits, old ways, old way of thinking, just so you can feel that feeling of comfort that humans subconsciously chase. You're going to have to fight your need to be comfortable during this journey, right? Because essentially comfort is what got you those mediocre results. Mediocre results that stem from wanting to be comfortable, that stem from wanting to conform and fit in, right? And so what you want to do is mentally train yourself to get past that point. And once you get past that point, what's going to happen is you're going to hit a point of no return where you're not even going to be able to go back to how it was, right? And so I'm going to call this period like stranded. Like, picture you being stranded in the middle of the ocean to where you swam out too far, to where you swimming back, you more than likely won't make it because you don't even know which direction you came from, right? You're just in the middle of the ocean. So the only thing to do is keep swimming, keep swimming, keep swimming, keep swimming, and you'll hit that island of abundance, right? Of everything you ever dreamed of. And that's what it's about. Just keep swimming, keep swimming, keep swimming, keep swimming, keep swimming, keep swimming, keep swimming. And then adopt the mentality of getting to that island, collecting everything you need, and getting ready for your voyage onto the next island. This thing is perpetual, man. It's not about being comfortable, because once you begin, you won't be able to stop. Once you start to get comfortable, you'll feel it. Like being an individual who's perpetually doing this, man, every day, recording content, reading, journaling, exercising. If I have a day where I don't do one of those 4 things, I feel it. The energy of the day is I feel it. And so it's like almost like reverting into a lower vibration, and so it's okay to stay with it and to just fight against wanting to. If I'm gonna be doing this for real, I either have to get a real camera or just figure out something with my stories, because this is ridiculous. Anyways, it's fighting the social rejection, entering the void, the point of no return, and last but not least, I already kind of said it, but hitting the island, meaning enjoying the fruits of your labor, harvesting the fruit. You see what I'm saying? And so that'll be the point. You're gonna reach that point. It's like if you are someone who starts fitness, your fruit will be your new body. Your fruit will be the compliments that you get. The fruit will be your confidence that you have now from your new body, right? The fruit will be how easy it is to move and maneuver your body, how easy it is to do things that may have been harder for you before when you were heavier, like walking upstairs, just walking from after parking your car and walking to the entrance of Walmart, getting in and out of your car, getting off the couch, getting in and out of bed, right? Those things become easier when you begin your fitness journey. So, and that's your fruit, right? And so then you get to that point in your journey and enjoying your fruit, So if you are someone who just started reading, you start being able to convey and express your ideas, your vocabulary expands. These are all fruit, and your communication skills become better. Now you're speaking and having conversations and dialects with individuals, and you are sounding, the way you are speaking is is like people want to listen to you, because you've been reading and journaling. And so doing these things makes it a lot easier to convey your ideas. That is your fruit. You know what I mean? And that is all part of you cultivating and developing your new environment. And that's all. So it's all part of the process. Yeah, I had to edit these videos together. I think it's this one, and it's like 3 videos. I'm at it together, man. This iPhone space situation gets tricky. It gets tricky, man. But yeah, you know, this is just continuing the series of becoming better, because that's what it's all about, and we doing it because no matter how good it get, man, it can always get better. So if you watching this video, that means you are either on a journey of ascension or you decided to begin your journey of ascension. Now, there is no destination to this journey, right? And when you begin to go on this journey, everything around you will begin to change. Your environment will literally change before your eyes. And that is because, you know, you shaped your environment with your mind. And so when you begin to ascend and your consciousness begins to change and you begin to grow, so will your environment begin to change and begin to grow. You know, and I just want to say that this experience of spiritual ascension, I gotta do it like this, man.